The project is at a critical juncture. A major claim has been submitted, but the documentation is incomplete. The clock is ticking. This is the moment where contractual compliance meets site reality. Watch closely as the consultant, the owner, and the project manager battle between the strict rules of FIDIC and the urgent need to keep the project moving.
According to FIDIC, any claim submitted by the contractor must include proper notices, detailed time impact, and supporting documents. The claim we received is incomplete. Without evidence or updated schedules, we cannot evaluate entitlement or time extension.
My concern is very clear. Any delay in this activity will hit the critical path. If the contractor cannot justify his claim properly, the project timeline will suffer. We need clarity, not assumptions.
We cannot stop the project waiting for a perfect claim. My proposal is simple: a conditional approval. The contractor proceeds with work, but must submit the missing documents within an agreed time frame. Financially, we cannot accept any variation without cost breakdown, manpower records, or updated BOQ impact. The contractor needs to submit proper documentation before we consider any compensation.
We understand the claim is incomplete, but the site conditions changed unexpectedly. We are preparing the required documents, but we need temporary approval to avoid delaying the activity. We request fair evaluation based on actual site challenges.
The conflict is clear: compliance versus performance. But what is the right decision? Was the project manager's conditional approval a brilliant strategic move or a dangerous contractual risk? The answer lies not just in the contract, but in engineering psychology and risk governance. Swipe up or click the link to the next video for the full scientific analysis of this high-stakes negotiation.
Understanding claims through engineering psychology and project management? Why do claims happen? Psychology plus engineering, human perception under stress becomes narrow, causing miscommunication on site. Engineers rely on technical clarity, but contractors rely on practical field conditions. The gap creates disputes. Cognitive bias leads each party to believe their version is the most accurate. When timeline compress, both teams fall into reactive decision-making, increasing claim probability. Understanding the contractor's claim behavior. Contractors submit claims not only for money or time, but to protect their accountability. According to behavioral psychology, individuals under organizational pressure shift to defensive communication. Engineering psychology states unclear specifications plus environmental constraints equals cognitive overload, leading to errors and delays. Claims become a structured method to communicate this overload formally. Technical side, the PMO's role in documentation, a claim is not a complaint. It is an engineering argument supported by evidence. Missing daily reports, unclear drawings, or late approvals create claimable events. Best practice, PMI-MP. If it is not documented, it does not exist. PMO standards require proactive tracking of scope, time, and cost deviations to avoid escalation. The PMO is the governance body that sets documentation standards and monitors claim KPIs. Why this learning format works? Science-based. The brain learns faster through storytelling. Neuroscience, narrative memory activation. Engineering topics become easier when placed inside real-life conflict scenes. This format compresses PMI, psychology, and field engineering into episodes your brain remembers naturally. This is not just a scene. It is a practical application of PMO in managing the conflict between compliance, FIDIC, and performance, project timeline.